This one is from Pedro in Brazil. Hi, how are you? I'm good, Pedro. How are you? I'm considering a visit to Orlando in September 2018. I have read it's going to be hot and rainy. Of course, that's a pattern we can predict with some good accuracy, but my problem isn't exactly if it's going to be hot and rainy, but how hot and rainy will it be? Is it bearable? Does it rain all the time? And more important, I don't mind standing in the rain. I kind of like it, actually. Do attractions close during the rain? Thank you very much for your time. Pedro, that's a great question. September, as we talked about already, is a great month to visit. It's the lightest crowd month of the year. The princess and her Prince Charming got married, did a honeymoon at Disney World in September. Will it be hot and rainy? Yes, it will be hot and rainy in September. It is. It just is. It's kind of the beginning of the cool down season. August is kind of the peak, and then it starts cooling down a little bit in September. So how hot is hot? Well, the average temperature in September is 93 or 90 degrees Fahrenheit, or I think you guys use Celsius down there, it's 32 degrees Celsius. So 90/32 degrees is the high, the average high for a day in September. The average in August, in August, that hottest month is 92 and 33. So it's just a little hotter in August. Now about rain. On the average, there are 13 days of rain in September for about 6 inches. Now those are the statistics. Those are the averages. Rain is not really a problem for the rides. Most of the Disney rides are indoors. So most of the rides keep going. There are a few rides that will shut down when the rain comes, like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, because you're out in the rain and it's the rain's hitting you and the track gets wet, and you can't have a roller coaster on a wet track. Test Track is another one, kind of the same thing. You've got high speed on a wet track. Let's see, what else do you have? Dumbo might shut down. Magic Carpets of Aladdin, depending how hard it's raining. The Jungle Cruise, if it rains real hard, they might shut down the Jungle Cruise because you might slip as you're getting in the boat. Test Track, I've already said. Expedition Everest, that's another roller coaster outside. So those will shut down. A Triceratops Spin at Animal Kingdom too. Those will shut down sometimes when it rains. But let's talk about the rain at Disney World in September. Typically, now not always, but typically the pattern is mornings will not be rainy. It'll be very humid in the mornings. And when the temperature gets around 90 degrees, those thunderstorms will start to build. And you'll have afternoon thunderstorms that usually don't last very long, 30 minutes to maybe an hour. This is the typical afternoon thunderstorm in Florida. Sometimes, yes, it rains all day, but the typical is you've got a shower in the afternoon. What that usually does is that sends people home. They don't want to be out in the rain. They're going to get wet. So usually you can wait those out in gift shops, in rides, and you'll go into the Hall of Presidents and you'll come out and it'll be bright and sunny again. It really is, rain is not really a problem in September. It's kind of nice because it cools things down, usually. Now, I know there are periods of time where they have day-long rains and sometimes week-long or 2 or 3 day-long rains, but that's really not the typical pattern. Typical pattern is it rains for for 30 minutes to an hour, and then it goes away, which is really a good thing usually in that hot time of year. Now, when it comes to heat and dealing with heat, what you want to do, go in the mornings. Go first thing in the mornings to the park. While it's cool, do all the rides. Afternoons, go back to the hotel. Get in the air conditioning. Get in the pool. Go to a water park. Get some time out of the parks in the afternoon and get somewhere in the air conditioning. Come back in the evenings when it cools down and enjoy the nighttime. And that's the way you deal with the heat at Walt Disney World. Anyway, September, the bottom line is September's going to be hot. It will be rainy, but it's it's very doable. It's a doable thing. July, August, I don't think I'd go back in there. I'm going to try September, but I don't know about July and August. But September's going to be great because crowds there aren't any.
Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to dadsguidetowwdw.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.